So what am I supposed to do? Just keep the pen closed?
Well, let's begin. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our annual signing day for our outgoing players. My name is Dave Gagne. I'm the college athletic director and the men's basketball coach. Thanks all for attending. Thank you all for watching at home. This is really a special day for our program. We spent a lot of time on the recruiting trail trying to find the right athlete, the right player, the right kind of student athlete. Our players work very hard on the court and off the court, and today is the day of celebration of their hard work and results and their commitment to CM and their craft as well. Before we introduce the players, some thank yous are in order. We'd like to thank President Knapp and our college administration for all their support. Our deans, Dean Libby, Dean Owen, Dean Hamill, Dean Bushy, Dean Ramirez, and Dean Dostey, a very supportive supportive administrative team. It begins at the top in any program, and we have very committed administration. We need to thank our committed faculty. CM has always been recognized as having one of the top faculties in Maine, and this year was no exception. We'd like to thank our staff, who tend to all our athletes' needs, from the CAF staff to our student services staff, the learning advising staff. CM is very fortunate to have quality people serving our students. A special shout out to our training staff, Bob Brandon and his crew, Terry McClellan, for keeping us on the court and healthy. Lastly, to a student body, come to a CM game and watch the CM faithful in action, and you'll know what kind of fans we really have. On to the players. Our first student athlete we want to recognize is Chevron Hardy. Chev is a sophomore in our general studies program, carrying a 3.1 GPA. He is committed to the University of Maine Augusta and will study the medical health program. At CM, he played 31 games, averaged 6.5 points a game, 2.5 assists a game, and 2.1 rebounds a game. He was a team leader and a good ball handler. This quote came through from UMA coach Jim Ford. Chev arrives to UMA with a strong background to play at CM. Chev's talents at the guard position will improve what the Moose need for a balanced scoring attack and will utilize his floor leadership. His speed and athleticism will be a boost to our defensive play in transition. We congratulate Chev on his acceptance to UMA. Our next athlete is Rob Skinner. Rob is from a small town in Connecticut and finished his second year at CM. He was named USCAA Second Team All-American and recently recognized as Mr. CM Basketball. He's been the gas that made the engine go the last 2 years in Kirk Hall. Rob will be moving on to the Darwin Basketball League in Darwin, Australia, to play in the semi-professional league. This is a unique opportunity for Rob, as he'll be living with one of our current Aussie's parents, Cam Duncan, who helped put this opportunity together for him. We couldn't be more proud of him as a student athlete. He's a first-class person and will be a positive contributor to their program. We received the following comment from the Darwin Basketball Association. The Darwin Basketball Association is in the far central north of Australia, over 2,500 miles from Sydney. The membership in excess of 2,500 members, and we welcome Rob Skinner to the Anstett Basketball Club. Although the association does not yet take part in the National or State League, it boasts a semi-professional league competition with 8 clubs. Each club has the opportunity to play with 2 imports. The Anstett Club, currently defending champions, are thrilled to offer Rob a position. He will be playing alongside former D-League player Jerron Jamerson and facing up against some strong imports from other parts of the USA. The club has a proud history of developing juniors to represent their organization and state and offering other players an opportunity and a pathway to professional basketball. Further plans are afoot to establish a team to enter in the National or Asian League, so the opportunities for Rob are endless. Visiting international and national teams visit Darwin, and Rob will have many opportunities to impress. He'll be working locally in the community, coaching, refereeing, and promoting the game of basketball. Congratulations to Rob. Our next athlete is Cornelius Long. Cornelius is committed to Lincoln Christian University in Lincoln, Illinois. Cornelius came to CM from Warner Robins, Georgia, finished the season at CM averaging 11.4 points a game, 5 rebounds a game, and led the team in charges. He can run the floor as one of the Mustangs' best offensive threats. His shooting percentage is almost 50% from the field. According to the Lincoln Christian coach, Coach Donnie Adis, and I quote, "All of us here at LCU are extremely excited about signing of Cornelius. He's the kind of person and player we look for. We look forward to Cornelius bringing his ability to score, play defense, and be a leader for us both on and off the court. With the addition of Cornelius to our basketball program, the future looks bright. the LSC program. Congratulations, Cornelius. We look forward to seeing you on campus. Go Red Lions. Cornelius will study business administration at Lincoln. We will certainly miss Cornelius' humor and personality at CM, but wish him best in his next endeavor. Our last athlete is Piedra Battle, a two-time Male Athlete of the Year award recipient, a 2017 USCAA All-American and runner-up Player of the Year in the Yankee Conference this year. He'll be missed in Kirk Hall. Piedra is taking his talent to the University of St. Francis in Joliet, Illinois, next year on a 90% academic and athletic scholarship. In Piedro's 2 short years at CM, he's earned a 3.8 GPA and has been a proud representative of the country of Australia on our campus. He is well liked by any player, has been part of our program, and will be a great part of the program at St. Francis. We received this quote from St. Francis head coach Ryan Marks. We're very fortunate and appreciative that Piedra Battle has accepted our offer to join the men's basketball program at the University of St. Francis. What a unique opportunity for us to reunite Piedra on the court with Ian Morrison, as they both share the same hometown of Canberra, Australia. Over the past 2 years, Piedra's impressive success in the classroom and on the court at St. Germain certainly caught our attention. He has an impressive academic transcript, having taken courses with strong scholastic rigor. Plus, he's adapted to the college basketball life in America quite seamlessly and received outstanding tutelage from Coach Gagne. We also knew he had experienced quality instruction from Coach Dean Marks in Australia as well. On the court, we feel Piedra is a versatile wing forward who can play multiple positions and bring significant toughness, leadership, and decision-making to our squad. We know our team and our campus will be enriched by having him with us the next couple of years. On behalf of the University of St. Francis, I am proud to say, welcome, Piedra. Piedra will study the business administration program at St. Francis. Our loss is St. Francis's gain. Before we open up for questions, the boys have a contract in front of them, their letter of intent, and I ask you to sign those now. Thank you, boys. And now we'd open up for any questions from the press. Roger?
Yeah, I'll start. So, as Coach mentioned, one of my mates plays at St. Francis, so he talked to the coach about me, and the coach followed us online, CMTV, and then he came and flew out to Maine and watched one of our games, which I thought was pretty impressive for the coach to fly out like that. And then after the game, what resonated with me was he didn't so much talk to me about my basketball ability, but more he was interested in me as a person and how many brothers and sisters I have, what my father and mother do, and what I did after school. And it kind of resonated with me because that's how Coach Gagne recruited me as well. It was more about me as a person than me as an athlete. And then along with the package they offered me, I get to play at a higher level and I get to complete my bachelor's. So it was kind of a no-brain choice for me.
Well, I chose Lincoln Christian University because I feel like it's a place where I can further my basketball career and my career in life. It's a Christian university, as you know, so I feel like it'll make me not only a better basketball player, but a better man. And it's somewhere that I can go, that I can be proud of, that I can be a part of a family there, just like I was part of this CM family. And somewhere that my mom, she enjoyed the coaches, she enjoyed the school. My dad the same. So for me to enjoy it and for my family to enjoy it, it's a place where I feel like it'll be a good fit. And it's a place where I was welcome the moment I stepped on campus, so I feel like it's a good fit for me.
Well, first off, I chose University of Maine, Augusta for the Human Service and Mental Health program because that's what I'm studying here right now, Human Service, and I plan on doing that later in the future. When I went on a visit, I really loved the campus. Coach Fords, he was a good guy. I met the team. Everything went well. And I had a few other schools on the table, but when me and Coach Gagne sat down and looked at everything, looked at the money situation, the basketball situation, the academic situation, we came up that UMaine Augusta would be the best fit for me. And I'm happy to be going there. I had a great time at CM. Coach Gagne taught me a lot, and I think it'll be good. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Well, the community is great. Everybody is welcome. All the teachers know you. They like you. Everybody speak to you. The classwork, if it get difficult, there's lots of help around. Miss Bart, for example, coming to CM, like, it's meant for you to succeed. You know, everybody here want to see you succeed in the classroom as well as on the basketball court. And on the basketball court, like, this kind of was the first team I ever played for that was like so united and like such a family. And it wasn't about one individual player, certain player. It was all about the team. Coach Gagne, he would say usually it's 10% basketball, and then he teach you like everything else, how to become a better man on and off the court, just become a better person, and like that's what we learn here at CM. It's mainly like the thing after basketball, how you gonna be after basketball, what you gonna do after basketball, what you gonna do when you off the court.
Yeah, I think Chef touched on it a little bit, and pretty much like coming here, you know, I gained a lot of family. Like the guys I play with, like brothers to me. You know, coach is like my new family now, and he pretty much shows us so much in life that we almost have to take it. We have to take all his values because he, you know, he's like a role model to us in a way. And you know, like just the experience on the court. We went to the championship last year. Like it was a tough one, but after that game that we lost, like that's when I kind of realized that everybody in that locker room is like a family to me. And then we came back to try to complete the mission this year. We didn't, you know, take it all away, but we still gave it everything we had, and we still battled together. And right there, that's my brother. So that's why I leave.
Both these guys touched up on it. Basketball wise, this was something really nice. All these guys are like brothers. It's all the family around here. All those guys back there, my teammates. This is all just one big family here at CM, and not only like on the team, with the girls team, with the fans that we have, everywhere and everything around here is just, it's all about basketball. It's all about a family. Coach Gagne, he helps us realize that it's not only about basketball. That's about much more than that. Becoming a man on and off the court, and he helps you see a lot of things different. And then school-wise, the school it's a smaller school. Everything's right there for you. So everything's where you can get to it. You don't have to go out of your way for things. All the teachers help you out as much as they can. The advisors are good to you. Got a great president. The school is it's a great place to be. So I enjoyed it.
Well, for me, it's going to be the people that I met. Coming from another country, being the first Australian to come to CM, I was welcomed straight away from everyone. I remember my first time going to the CAF. I didn't know what to expect, and Bob Rayner, you know, welcomed me and gave me some free food and all that stuff. So everyone I meet, you know, there's a memory that I'm going to remember, and so it's just the people I'm going to miss, really. Of course.
For me, it's going to be the classroom, because every class I took, I had a real connection with each and one of my teachers. They know me by first name basis. I could talk to them about anything, and they're real good. And now I'm going to a school where I'm going to be taking classes where I'm going to have my teacher on a screen monitor. I'll probably never see him. I'm just going to be a number. So that's one thing that I'm going to miss.
I'm definitely going to miss the camaraderie I had with my teammates and stuff like that, and everybody that I met in the community. And so I think that's just what I'm going to miss the most.
I feel like I'll miss these guys the most. The team. It's not something that I can really explain, but like the way we all bonded before games, during games, after games, practice, things like that. Off the court, on the court, it doesn't matter. the relationship we have with these guys is something that, you know, you can't get that back. And so now I have to move on to a new university. I got to rebuild a bond or start a new bond with my new teammates. But this bond that I got with these guys is going to be something that I always remember. So I'll miss that.
Could I ask you guys, just without starting leadership, tell us where you're from and what your academic major was?
From Hartford, Connecticut. My academic major is human resources.
I'm from Australia, and I'm studying the business administration and management. Canberra, Australia. Yeah.
I'm from Winstead, Connecticut, and my major was business.
And I'm from Warner Robins, Georgia. My major is business management.
I've been pretty much spending most of my time training. If I need, any help, I always ask Terry, who's our athletic trainer. If I need anything else other than that, then I make a phone call to alumni that's been here in the past, and they'll gladly come down and work with me. Most of the other stuff I just do on my own. I'm motivated to always get better and better each and every day, so I pretty much always stay busy.
I just been keeping the tools tight, sharpening it up in the gym. I'm working on my weaknesses, which is getting stronger in the weight room, a little quicker, a little more explosive, and just trying to put all the pieces to the puzzle.
For me, I got injured pretty badly during the season, so I'm just kind of rehabbing my ankle. But along with that, the athletic staff over at the weight room, they've got us on a 4-day program, so I'll be doing that. And I'll be in here at around 6 a.m. with the other Aussie, getting some shots up. So just been kind of working on my game a little bit.
And just like P, I ended up hurting my ankle in the playoffs. So I've been working with Terry in the weight room, rehabbing that, and then in the weight room lifting, working on my weaknesses, getting my left hand stronger, ball handling stronger, developing a better jump shot, just things like that, so that when I get to the next level, I'm ready to step right in and play.
Yeah, definitely. Well, when you come to the college level, everyone's bigger, faster, and stronger. So if you're not strong, if you're not fast, if you're not big, you want to hit the weight room straight away. For anyone aspiring to come to college, that would be my first advice. If you do that. So the facilities here we've got, and the trainers we have, and the personal trainers and the staff are all top notch, and they get our bodies ready to play. And then on the basketball court, we've got Coach Gagne, who's been here for 23 years, and we've got Stevie and Coach Blay, and they've got a wealth of knowledge, so they help us along with the basketball court. So yeah, the facilities are great for community college.
I feel as though we was the most in shape team in the conference.
Yeah. I like to add, when you come to a school like this, it's all about how good do you want to be. The gym's open 24/7. You got trainers that work with you. If you just let them know, you can either call them, text them up, say, hey, I want to get better at this aspect of my game, and they'll work with you no matter what. So if you have the motivation to get better, then if you come here, you'll definitely improve your game.
Yeah, and I feel like the staff here they're one of a kind. All the way from the coaching staff to the training staff to everybody. Coach Gagne, Coach Stevie, all of them, they all help us out on and off the court as much as they possibly can. And then when you get to Terry and Dustin and Bob and the rest of the training staff, they all help out as much as they can, and they keep us in shape. They keep us lifting. They keep us healthy as much as they can. So it's a good fit here.
I guess I'll start. My favourite memory is more of a personal one. So when I first came here, I was away from home for 8-9 months, and my mum and Coach Gagne were emailing back and forth behind my back. I didn't know, and I think a lot of other people knew as well, but no one kind of spilled the beans. And then Coach Gagne was like, all right, we're going to go pick up a recruit one night actually, and we're driving down, and he's going on about this recruit, how he's going to he's going to change our program around, he's going to be the next big thing, all this stuff. I'm just listening to him, and then we get to the airport, I'm sitting there, and then next thing I know, my mum pops out, and she was surprising me, so she flew all the way from Australia to Maine, and she was down for the weekend, and it was probably the best week I've had here at CM, and that's probably the memory that resonates with me the most.
Yeah, mine's a little bit different, and it, like, to a lot of people, it wasn't that important, but the first game we had, we played, some Canadian team like that or something. Well, before that, since I was new, all the talk was about this, one of my teammates, Carrington Miller. So, coming in, I knew I always wanted to play up to his level, I always wanted to have that duo with him. So the first game, I remember I dove, kind of caught it, and then threw it behind my back as I was falling. I passed it to him. He made this shot, and we both got pumped up at the same time. And, like, that camaraderie right there just clicked, and I knew, like, we were going to have a good little duo, a good season, and the rest was history.
For me, I'll say, like, coming here, you got to change a lot. You got to get out of your ways and stuff like that. So before coming here, I never thought I'd be taking charges and stuff like that. So I remember it was the St. Joe's game, and I remember I took a charge on a kid, and they didn't call it. And, like, I jumped right back up real quick off the floor and took another one back to back, and then they called it, and then and coach and the bench and everybody was just excited, and then even in my head I was laughing in my head and stuff, and, like, that was just one of my moments I really like, because a couple years back that I probably would have never done nothing like that.
Mine would have to be an on the court moment. I remember everybody up here, they always get on to me about using my athleticism. Being big, things like that. So I remember we were playing Yume Machias here one night, and Chev got a steal right down there, and he stole it. He threw me a weird little pass across half court, so I caught it, went up and dunked on a kid, and this place just erupted. They went crazy. The announcers went crazy, calling me big boy and everything else. It was just it was really fun. It was my first time ever doing that, so it was something. It was something I'll always remember about being here. So.
Another question. All right, well, thank you all very much. Let's give the boys a round of applause. We'll close it out by thanking all those folks in Australia that are watching at 1 a.m. We appreciate you. We appreciate you letting us have your children. For those recruits that are watching, looking forward to seeing you next year because we're going to do this all over again. Folks, have a good day. Thank you very much.